Europe builds some of the most advanced tractors on Earth, but not all of them deserve the hype. Some are overpriced. Some are overcomplicated. Some look great on paper, but fail where it matters most. In real fields, real hours, real work. Others, they dominate farms. They redefine comfort, power, and reliability. They become legends. So, we're not just listing tractors, we're ranking them. From the ones farmers regret buying, to the absolute best machines Europe has ever produced. This is the ranking of the top 10 European tractors, worst to absolute best. Number 10. Zetor Forterra Series. Zetor is one of the oldest continuously operating tractor manufacturers in Europe, founded in 1946 in Brno, Czech Republic. Over decades, the brand earned a reputation for building simple, mechanically robust tractors designed to survive harsh conditions and limited servicing infrastructure. The Forterra series represents Zetor's modern mid-horsepower lineup, typically ranging from around 96 to 147 horsepower depending on configuration. These tractors are widely used in Central and Eastern Europe, particularly on small to medium-sized mixed farms. From a durability standpoint, the Forterra does many things right. The engines are proven 4-cylinder or 6-cylinder diesel units designed for long service intervals and straightforward maintenance. Zetor has historically prioritized mechanical simplicity, which means fewer electronic systems that could fail over time. This design philosophy appeals strongly to farmers who value self-repair capability and low operating complexity. In regions where dealer density is limited or where farms rely heavily on in-house mechanics, this is a real advantage. However, when ranked against modern European competitors, the Forterra falls behind in several critical areas. Transmission options are relatively basic compared to premium brands. While Zetor offers power shift and manual transmissions that are reliable, it does not currently compete at the same level in continuously variable transmission (CVT) technology, which has become a benchmark for efficiency and operator comfort in Europe. Load-sensing hydraulics, advanced headland management, and integrated precision farming systems are present but limited compared to higher-tier manufacturers. Cab comfort is another area where Forterra shows its age. While newer models are improved over older Zetor generations, noise insulation, control ergonomics, and display sophistication are modest by today's standards. Long working days can feel more tiring compared to tractors from premium German or Scandinavian brands that invest heavily in cab suspension, armrest-based controls, and touchscreen interfaces. In summary, the Zetor Forterra is not a bad tractor. Far from it. It is dependable, affordable, and honest in its engineering. But in a ranking of Europe's best tractors, it sits at the bottom because modern European agriculture increasingly demands advanced electronics, precision compatibility, and operator-focused refinement, areas where Zetor deliberately remains conservative. Number 9. Lamborghini Trattori R-Series and Nitro. Lamborghini Trattori occupies a unique position in European tractor history. Founded by Ferruccio Lamborghini in 1948, the company began as a tractor manufacturer, long before becoming famous for sports cars. Today, Lamborghini Trattori operates under the same Deutz-Fahr (SDF) group, sharing engineering platforms and components with brands like Same and Deutz-Fahr, while maintaining a distinct visual identity and brand character. The R-Series and Nitro tractors are positioned as premium-feeling machines, with Italian styling, modern cabs, and competitive performance for mixed farming and transport-heavy operations. Horsepower typically ranges from the mid-100s up to around 200-plus HP, placing these tractors squarely in the core European farm segment. Engines are efficient, emissions-compliant diesel units, and transmissions include advanced power shift and CVT options depending on model. Where Lamborghini Trattori excels is in operator environment and aesthetic appeal. Cab layouts are clean and ergonomic, visibility is good, and interior materials are noticeably higher quality than budget-oriented tractors. Controls are intuitive, especially for operators transitioning from older machinery. These tractors also perform well in transport tasks, with stable chassis design and good road manners. However, ranking-wise, Lamborghini Trattori is held back by structural limitations rather than product flaws. Dealer networks are significantly smaller than those of brands like New Holland, Claas, or Fendt, particularly in Northern and Western Europe. This affects parts availability, service response times, and resale value, critical factors for professional farming operations. Additionally, because Lamborghini shares many platforms with Same and Deutz-Fahr, the premium price does not always correspond to unique mechanical advantages. Precision agriculture integration exists but is not market-leading. While guidance systems, iOBus compatibility, and telemetry options are available, they do not yet rival the depth or seamless integration offered by top-tier competitors. For farms that rely heavily on data-driven decision-making and fleet-wide digital management, this can be a limiting factor. In essence, Lamborghini Trattori builds capable, comfortable, and visually distinctive tractors. They are excellent for operators who want European refinement with personality. But when evaluated purely on technological leadership, service coverage, and long-term ownership metrics, they fall short of the absolute best, earning them the number 9 position. Number 8. Same, Vertus, and Fortis. Same is one of Italy's most historically important tractor manufacturers and a foundational brand within the SDF group. The company has played a key role in European mechanization, particularly in vineyards, orchards, and mixed farming environments. The Vertus and Fortis series represent Same's modern mid-range and upper mid-range tractors designed for versatility across cultivation, transport, and PTO-driven tasks. Mechanically, Same tractors are known for solid construction and balanced performance. Engines are efficient, emissions-compliant diesel units tuned for torque rather than aggressive peak output. Hydraulics are capable and reliable, with sufficient flow for most implements used in European farming. The chassis design emphasizes stability, which is particularly valuable in hilly terrain and during loader work. Where Same begins to lose ground in this ranking is innovation pace. While the Vertus and Fortis series are modern, their technological evolution tends to be incremental rather than groundbreaking. Advanced automation features, deep telematics integration, and cutting-edge human-machine interfaces are present, but not class-leading. Same's design philosophy prioritizes proven systems over experimental ones, which enhances reliability but reduces competitive edge. Cab comfort is good, but not exceptional. Visibility, seating, and noise control are adequate for long working days, but the overall experience lacks the polish found in higher-ranked tractors. Control layouts are logical, yet they rely more heavily on physical switches rather than fully integrated digital interfaces. For many farmers, this is perfectly acceptable, but in a best of Europe comparison, refinement matters. Another factor is brand positioning. Same does not have the same premium perception or resale strength as some German or Scandinavian competitors. While parts availability within Europe is solid, dealer density varies by region, which can influence ownership experience. Overall, Same, Vertus, and Fortis tractors are dependable, honest machines that suit a wide range of farming tasks. They are especially appealing to operators who value mechanical trustworthiness over digital complexity. However, in a market increasingly defined by smart farming, automation, and data integration, Same's conservative approach places it at number 8 rather than higher. Number 7. Deutz-Fahr 6 Series. Agrotron. Deutz-Fahr represents the German engineering wing of the SDF group and carries a long-standing reputation for fuel efficiency, solid drivetrains, and disciplined mechanical design. The 6 Series and earlier Agrotron models are widely used across Europe, particularly in arable regions where efficiency per hectare and transport performance are critical. One of Deutz-Fahr's strongest assets is engine efficiency. Historically connected to Deutz engine development, the brand emphasizes low fuel consumption under load. In real-world fieldwork, Deutz-Fahr tractors often deliver excellent work-to-fuel ratios, which translates directly into lower operating costs over time. Transmission offerings include advanced power shift and CVT options that provide smooth power delivery and flexible speed control. Hydraulics and lifting capacities are competitive within the class, making these tractors suitable for modern implements. Cab design reflects German practicality. Controls are logically arranged, visibility is strong, and noise levels are well managed. Later models improved significantly in digital displays and operator interfaces, addressing earlier criticisms of dated interiors. Despite these strengths, Deutz-Fahr does not quite reach the top tier. Precision farming ecosystems, while functional, are not as deeply integrated or intuitive as those offered by higher-ranked brands. Software refinement, user interface consistency, and remote fleet management capabilities lag slightly behind industry leaders. Another limiting factor is market perception. While Deutz-Fahr is respected, it does not command the same premium resale value as brands like Fendt or Claas. Dealer coverage is solid in many regions, but uneven in others, which can influence long-term support depending on location. In conclusion, Deutz-Fahr 6 Series tractors are efficient, capable, and well-built machines that represent excellent value for many European farms. They perform reliably across a wide range of tasks and embody German engineering principles. However, in a ranking focused on absolute best-in-class performance, digital integration, and refinement, they settle at number 7, strong but not dominant. Number 6. Steyr Profi and Terrus. Steyr is one of Austria's most respected agricultural machinery brands, with roots going back more than a century. Although smaller in global volume compared to Europe's largest tractor manufacturers, Steyr has built a strong reputation for durability, precision engineering, and tractors well suited to demanding terrain. The Profi and Terrus series represent Steyr's modern core lineup, covering medium to high horsepower segments commonly used in mixed farming, grassland operations, and transport-heavy work. One of Steyr's defining strengths is chassis balance and traction. These tractors are engineered with mountainous and uneven landscapes in mind, which is reflected in their stable weight distribution, strong drivetrains, and confident handling on slopes. This makes Steyr tractors particularly popular in alpine regions and among contractors who work in challenging environments. Engines are modern, emissions-compliant diesel units with a strong emphasis on torque delivery rather than peak horsepower, which benefits real-world field efficiency. The Profi series is designed as a versatile all-rounder. It performs well in PTO work, loader tasks, and transport duties, while the Terrus series moves into higher horsepower territory, suitable for heavy cultivation and large implements. Cab comfort is a clear priority. Suspension systems, seating quality, and visibility are all well executed, allowing operators to work long hours with reduced fatigue. Control layouts are logical and increasingly digital, reflecting Steyr's gradual but steady modernization. Where Steyr falls slightly short of the very top brands is ecosystem depth. While precision farming tools, guidance systems, and iOBus compatibility are available, they are not as deeply integrated or as intuitively unified as the systems offered by the market leaders. Software interfaces are functional but conservative, prioritizing reliability over innovation speed. Another factor influencing Steyr's rank is market presence. Dealer networks are strong in Austria and neighboring countries, but thinner elsewhere in Europe. This can affect service accessibility and resale value, depending on region. Nevertheless, build quality and mechanical reliability remain unquestioned. Overall, Steyr Profi and Terrus tractors are extremely capable machines that excel in stability, durability, and operator comfort. They are an excellent choice for farms operating in demanding physical conditions. However, due to limited market reach and slightly less advanced digital integration, Steyr earns a solid number 6 position rather than breaking into the top tier. Number 5. Valtra T series. Valtra stands apart in the European tractor landscape thanks to its unique approach to manufacturing. Originating in Finland, Valtra is known for designing tractors that can operate reliably in extreme climates, cold, heat, mud, snow, and forestry environments. The T-Series represents Valtra's mid to high horsepower range and is widely regarded as one of the most customizable tractor families available from a factory. The defining characteristic of the Valtra T-Series is adaptability. Buyers can configure tractors with a wide range of factory-installed options, including specialized hydraulics, reverse drive systems, reinforced frames, forestry protection, and unique cab layouts. This makes Valtra particularly popular among contractors, forestry operators, and farms with very specific operational needs. Rather than forcing customers into a fixed specification, Valtra builds tractors around how they will actually be used. Mechanically, the T-Series is robust and reliable. Engines are modern diesel units designed for longevity and fuel efficiency under load. Transmissions, including continuously variable options, provide smooth power delivery and good traction control. Hydraulics are strong and well-suited for demanding implements, while PTO performance remains consistent under variable loads. Cab design reflects Nordic practicality. Visibility is excellent, insulation is strong, and controls are intuitive rather than flashy. Valtra focuses on reducing operator fatigue rather than impressing with screens and menus. This approach appeals to professionals who prioritize function over aesthetics. However, this same philosophy slightly limits Valtra's ranking. While precision agriculture systems and telematics are available, they do not yet match the depth, integration, and user experience offered by the top-ranked brands. Digital ecosystems tend to feel modular rather than fully unified. Additionally, although Valtra has strong brand loyalty, resale values and dealer density can vary significantly by country. In essence, the Valtra T series excels at being exactly what the owner needs it to be. It is one of the most versatile and durable tractor platforms in Europe. But when ranking purely on technological leadership, software sophistication, and overall market dominance, Valtra stops just short of the podium at number 4. New Holland T6 and T7 series. New Holland is one of the most widely recognized tractor brands in Europe, combining a long agricultural heritage with the backing of a global industrial group. The T6 and T7 series form the backbone of New Holland's European tractor lineup, covering a wide horsepower range suitable for mixed farming, arable work, livestock operations, and transport. One of New Holland's greatest strengths is versatility at scale. These tractors are designed to be adaptable across many farm types, making them a common sight throughout Europe. Engines are efficient and emissions compliant, delivering reliable power across varying workloads. Transmission options range from proven power shift systems to advanced CVT designs, offering flexibility for both fieldwork and road transport. Cab comfort and ergonomics are strong selling points. New Holland has invested heavily in operator experience, particularly with its higher-spec models. Visibility, suspension, climate control, and control placement are all well refined. For operators spending long days in the cab, this attention to comfort translates directly into productivity. Another major advantage is dealer and service coverage. New Holland benefits from one of the most extensive support networks in Europe, which significantly reduces downtime and improves parts availability. This also contributes positively to resale values, making total cost of ownership more predictable. Where New Holland ranks just below the very top is in specialization and refinement. While its tractors do many things well, they are rarely the absolute best in a single category. Precision farming tools are comprehensive, but not as seamlessly integrated as the market leaders. Software ecosystems, while capable, can feel fragmented across model ranges. Ultimately, the T6 and T7 series are dependable, versatile, and well-supported machines that suit the majority of European farms. Their balance of comfort, capability, and service infrastructure earns them no 4, a near-top placement that reflects broad excellence rather than niche dominance. Number 3. Claas, Axion, and Arion. Claas is unique among Europe's top tractor manufacturers due to its deep roots in harvesting technology. Known worldwide for its combine harvesters, Claas applies this field performance expertise directly to its tractor lineup, particularly the Axion and Arion series. These tractors are designed with an emphasis on productivity per hectare, stability under load, and hydraulic performance. The Axion series, in particular, is built for demanding arable work. High lifting capacities, powerful hydraulics, and strong drivetrains make these tractors exceptionally capable when handling large implements. Weight distribution and chassis rigidity are carefully engineered to maintain traction and stability during heavy draft operations. This makes Claas a favorite among large-scale arable farms and contractors. Cab ergonomics and visibility are excellent. Claas places strong emphasis on intuitive controls and clear operator interfaces, allowing drivers to manage complex operations without distraction. Suspension systems and noise reduction contribute to reduced fatigue during long working days. Claas also invests heavily in precision farming and connectivity, offering integrated guidance and telematics systems designed to work seamlessly with its harvesting equipment. This creates a strong ecosystem advantage for farms running multiple Claas machines. What keeps Claas at number 3 rather than higher is refinement at the very top end. While field performance is outstanding, transmission smoothness and overall drivetrain refinement are sometimes perceived as slightly less polished than the absolute leader in CVT technology. Additionally, Claas tractors are optimized primarily for field work, which may be less ideal for transport-heavy operations compared to some competitors. Nevertheless, Claas Axion and Arion tractors are among the most capable field machines in Europe. Their combination of power, stability, and harvesting-focused engineering earns them a deserved place on the podium at number 3. Number 2. Fendt 700 and Vars and Vario series. For decades, Fendt has been synonymous with premium tractor engineering in Europe. Based in Germany and now part of the Axion group, Fendt built its reputation not on marketing hype, but on engineering decisions that fundamentally changed how tractors operate. The introduction of the Vario continuously variable transmission (CVT) in the mid-1990s was one of the most significant technological shifts in tractor history, and it remains a defining feature of the brand today. The Fendt 700 Vario series is widely considered one of the most versatile tractor ranges in Europe. It covers a broad horsepower band suitable for mixed farming, transport, and demanding field work. Meanwhile, the 1000 Vario series moves into true high-horsepower territory, designed for large-scale arable operations and heavy draft work. What sets these tractors apart is not raw power alone, but how that power is delivered. The Vario transmission allows seamless speed changes without gear steps, keeping the engine operating in its most efficient range under varying loads. Operator environment is another area where Fendt excels. Cab ergonomics, visibility, suspension, and control layout are often cited as industry benchmarks. The introduction of the Fendt operating system unified onboard and offboard control, allowing farm managers to plan, execute, and analyze work more efficiently. Precision farming tools, guidance systems, and iOS bus integration are deeply embedded rather than added as optional extras, making Fendt tractors especially attractive to data-driven operations. Fuel efficiency is another key strength. Numerous independent field tests across Europe have shown that Fendt tractors often achieve lower fuel consumption per hectare or per ton of work compared to competitors in similar power classes. Over the lifespan of a tractor, this efficiency can significantly offset the higher purchase price. So why is Fendt ranked number 2 and not number 1? The answer lies in specialization and ecosystem scope. While Fendt tractors are arguably the best tractors in isolation, European agriculture increasingly values full system integration, tractors, harvesters, implements, and digital platforms working as one. Fendt comes very close to perfection, but there is one manufacturer that edges ahead when considering the complete farming ecosystem rather than the tractor alone. Number 1. Claas. Ranking Claas at number 1 may surprise those who focus solely on transmission refinement or cab luxury. But this ranking is about overall agricultural effectiveness, not just the tractor as a standalone machine. Claas earns the top position because it delivers the most cohesive, field-optimized, and system-integrated tractor experience in European agriculture today. Claas approaches tractor design from the perspective of harvesting and field productivity. Unlike many manufacturers that evolved upward from tractors alone, Claas built its reputation on combine harvesters and forage machinery. This background fundamentally shapes how Claas tractors, particularly the Axion and high-spec Arion ranges, are engineered. Stability, hydraulic performance, weight distribution, and field traction are prioritized above all else. In real-world arable farming, this focus matters. Claas tractors are exceptionally stable under heavy draft loads, maintain consistent traction in difficult soil conditions, and deliver strong hydraulic performance for large, modern implements. Their chassis design and weight management systems are optimized to reduce soil compaction while maintaining pulling efficiency, a critical factor for European farms focused on long-term soil health. Claas also leads in ecosystem integration. Tractors, harvesters, telematics, and farm management software are designed to communicate seamlessly. Claas telematics guidance systems and implement control platforms are deeply aligned with Claas harvesting equipment, giving farms running Claas fleets a unified operational environment. This reduces complexity, training time, and operational errors. Cab ergonomics and control philosophy are refined with long working days in mind. Visibility, suspension, noise control, and interface clarity all support operator endurance. While Claas transmissions may not always feel as silky as Fendt Vario in transport scenarios, they are exceptionally effective in field conditions where torque management and traction consistency matter more than outright smoothness. Finally, Claas benefits from a strong European dealer network and excellent parts logistics, especially in major agricultural regions. Resale values remain strong due to the brand's reputation for durability and professional-grade performance. When viewed not just as a tractor, but as part of a complete European farming system, Claas stands at the top. It may not win every individual category, but it delivers the most balanced, field-proven, and productivity-focused solution overall, making it the absolute best European tractor brand in this ranking. So that's it for today. If you like this video, then please hit the like and subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching.